I am helplessly addicted to building airships. So here's another one. On the exterior we have this engine right here and some side wings and this top fin that doesn't work since I don't like using the sequenced gear shifts. On the back section here we have a thrust of some sort that also doesn't work. The hope with this thing is that it should work once Aeronautics comes out. I'm so excited for that, by the way. So in the front section right here, we have these like brackets holding the balloon up. Of course, it has a nice and red color. I think making it white or something would be a bit boring, so I just decided to spice it up a little. There's not that good of an entrance when you just try to enter it from the outside, but onto the interior showcase. So we just enter through here into the cockpit area. It has engine speed and all the controls you need right here. This would be a lever to just set the engines to go forward all the time. So you don't have to control that one if you have a large distance you want to travel. These levers aren't used for anything yet. If you download this thing and want to do anything yourself with it, you could use these maybe. So then we have this kind of long corridor into this first room. It has two rooms, two bedrooms where the crew could sleep, and I'm missing a block right here. Yeah, this is just a bed with a bit of privacy in this little corner. You have a desk right here with some basic storage and a book. I don't know, maybe the person living here likes writing or something. This is like the dinner table with a few more seats, just if you have some other people over in this airship. Clock to tell the time. It's not on yet, so the steam engine isn't powered yet. Down below I showed you how that is done in a second. Right through here we have the kitchen with some basic crops and this pharmacy light kitchen that didn't copy perfectly. I built this in like a testing world and copied it over into this world to show it off. Has also some basic storage just for if you storing meat or something, you can cook something cool with the pharmacy light mod. In here we have the second room. This also has like a desk of some sort, can also tell the time, and also some very basic storage. I'm repeating myself, but you know, that's all you need in a room. So yeah, now to the more interesting parts of the airship. Oh, bit of lag. Right through here we have the engineering bay with a lot of chests for all your storage needs, an anvil hidden behind here. You can use this thing for washing something. It doesn't have a water bucket also because of the copying. And yeah, you can wash anything like that. You know how Create has these recipes where you have to can wash sand to get clay or something. This is a campfire, and this is a soul campfire to haunt something, and to just this works as a smoker. I show you the same thing when it's on. It's a bit more visible. You have a mixer to hydraulic presses or like mechanical presses. Yeah. And just a station to charge your copper back tank, and this thing is also reversed because of the copying. Yeah, you should probably work that out before the video. Just basic toolbox right here and a blueprint that's empty, so if you want to put anything on there, it's up to you. Right down here, this is a very interesting section, and why did it copy so badly? Yeah, let me fix all of that before I go on to show the rest of it. Alright, so it should all now be fixed. Now I'm going to show you how the steam engine works. So if you want to turn it off, this is what you do. You turn this switch for the clutch, so it just doesn't have any more water and won't work anymore. As you can see, water's empty now. If you want to start it back up, you have to sneak and rotate this thing. and it's pumping water into the secondary steam engine, which just powers the pump of itself and the larger boiler. It's now has started, and then you can turn this lever back off, and it's powering this thing by itself. And now the steam engine is working, it has water, everything. It's also perfectly balanced. Pretty satisfying in my opinion. This right here is an empty room. You can do whatever you want with it when you download this thing. It's right at the back of the airship, so yeah, maybe you could do some sort of storage hangar thing. I don't know. Yeah, feel free to do whatever you want with it. Continuing onwards, on this side, there's not a lot of interesting things. It's just, yeah, if you need access to any of the mechanisms back there. And now onto one of my favorite parts of this airship. It's a sort of, I think I better show it. Yeah, you can, this is an exit of some sort, and you could theoretically, since there's a cargo container here, a item vault container, you could put items into there and transport them around with this thing. And it's also just like a way to get out. You even have this thing right here. This is just a sort of ladder of some sort if you want to get down. So yeah. And then you can just put it back in, works perfectly, and is pretty fun, I think. There's also another empty room in this area right here. I haven't found anything to do with this either. So you can also maybe put another one of these bedrooms in there. These bedrooms. So yeah. Also, like here, engine speeds is shown. Oh, yeah, I should probably showcase the controls. So you have this link controller. This is the main attraction of this thing. As you can see, you can not start it since it probably has something broken in it as well. Doesn't have any power over here, so yeah, it's this thing right here. Okay. As you can see, if I press W, it spins, and on the other side, it should do the same thing. Perfect. A and D just turns one of them specifically. As I said, I don't really like using sequence gear shifts for the fins and anything, so I just normally use tank steering. You can also reverse the direction. And if I go back into the cockpit, you can turn this on so it just has these engines on forever. This is Aeronautics showcased a block that just controls the speed, not like a speed controller, but you can use an analog lever to control the speed of your engines. So when Aeronautics comes out, I'm gonna implement that. This belongs here. And yeah, that's pretty much all of it. Some cool parts I still want to showcase is this is a kind of sky window. It has sky access, but there's something that popped up in here. I don't know what that is. But you know, the blimp is mostly empty. This is the controller for the engine. So as you can see, if I press W, it turns this redstone torch off. And those redstone links are connected to two clutches in the engines. If I press A, it turns one of the clutches is still on, but the direction is reversed and one of the clutches is off. So this direction reverse is for like just one of the engines to be powered. S just also turns off the redstone torch and lets reverses the direction as well. And D just does the same thing. So yeah, that's pretty much everything about the ship. I think it came out really nice, like aesthetically. I also really like the back section. I started with that and just kept continuing with these three sections with different colors. So yeah, bye.